What if I told you some adult children are not stuck because life is hard? They're stuck because being stuck is working for them. Stay with me. You've seen this person. Maybe you are this person. Talented, smart, full of potential, but somehow nothing ever moves forward. But here's the question nobody asks. What if staying stuck is not a failure? What if it's a strategy? Psychologists have a name for this. It's called secondary gain. And once you understand it, you'll never look at stuck the same way again. Secondary gain means you are getting something valuable from your problem. The problem is not the obstacle. The problem is the solution. Reason number one, staying stuck means never failing. If you never try, you never lose. And for some people, that feels safe. This is called fear of failure. But here's the twist most people miss. Sometimes it's not fear of failing. It's fear of succeeding and still feeling empty. Hold on, because reason number two is the one that hits closest to home, and most parents have no idea they're causing it. Reason number two, attention and care. Some adult children discovered early on, when things go wrong, people show up. So unconsciously, they keep things going wrong. It started young. Maybe being sick meant mom stayed home. Maybe struggling meant dad paid attention. The brain learned pain equals presence. And here's where it gets uncomfortable. This is not a conscious choice. The person doing this doesn't even know they're doing it. That's what makes it so powerful. Reason number three is the sneakiest one of all, because it disguises itself as something noble. It looks like loyalty. Some adult children stay stuck because succeeding would mean leaving their family behind, emotionally, financially, socially, and somewhere deep inside that feels like betrayal. Psychologists call this family loyalty conflict, or survivor's guilt. If everyone around you is struggling, thriving can feel like a crime. We're halfway through, and I promise you the next reason is the one that will make you rethink every piece of advice you've ever given someone who seems stuck. Don't go anywhere. Reason number four, identity. For some people, their struggle has become who they are. Take away the struggle, and who are they? Their story is their struggle. Remove it, and there's nothing left to say at the dinner table. Nothing to bond over. Nothing that makes them interesting. Reason five. This one is about control, and it is the most misunderstood reason of all. Ready? When life feels completely out of control, staying stuck is the one thing a person can control. It is their power move, even if it looks like helplessness from the outside. Here's the paradox. The person who looks the most helpless is often the one with the most control over everyone around them. Think about that. And before you judge, understand this. This is not evil. This is not manipulation for fun. This is a person who never learned any other way to feel safe. Now let's talk about what parents do that accidentally reinforces this. Because most parents who try to help are actually feeding the stuck cycle without knowing it. Every time a parent rescues, pays the bill, solves the problem, makes the call, they send one unconscious message: you are not capable. And the brain believes it. So what actually breaks this cycle? Because telling them to just try harder doesn't work. Threatening them doesn't work. Crying doesn't work. Here's what does. Step one, stop making their problem your emergency. The moment you are more stressed about their life than they are, you've taken ownership of their problem. Step two, stop explaining and start experiencing. Let them feel the weight of their own choices, not to punish them, but to give them back their own power. Step three, change what you reward. Stop giving attention, money, or comfort when they're stuck. Start giving energy, excitement, and investment when they move forward, even slightly. Ultimately, the adult child who stays stuck needs one thing more than advice, more than money, more than opportunity. They need to believe they are worthy of a better life. Because being stuck was never about laziness. It was about survival. And the first step out is understanding why the stuck was there in the first place. If this described someone you know, or maybe yourself, share this. Because the person who needs to hear this most probably won't find it on their own. And that's not an accident either.